Hi everyone and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Wednesday the 23rd of October 2019. Thanks for joining me. I'm using the deck that I used yesterday, the Tarot de la Nuit, and it's a deck I want to use again and explore to see what the energy of Wednesday the 23rd is about, how you can use the energy to your advantage, whether it's a day to focus on love or money or health or travel or inventing something. Let's see what the cards want you to know. We have the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Cups in reverse, the Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay. Three women. Potential conflict and competition between women today on a very simplistic, basic level. One woman that gets the part, two women that do not. The potential for disappointment, especially if you're involved in, for instance, a film that requires the role of 22-year-old blonde girl or whatever it may be. So the Eight of Swords, she looks like she's kind of been buried there. The Eight of Swords is death in a way. It's brokenheartedness. She read this love letter. She grew horns. She wasn't accepted. Like, it's similar to Maleficent. The flowers have kind of grown on her, and it's a sleeping beauty. It's a chance that was lost. It's a beautiful, unique opportunity that has got lost in your life. Things have grown over it, so to speak. So jobs and daily routine and money have come in the way of this true love that you once had. Maybe that was you as a little boy playing with those race cars, or maybe you as a little girl playing hopscotch with your friends in the street. Something that is, she's showing her true nature here in death. Something that was really, really near and dear to your heart, and that really extended it so that you could do something that made you feel loved and like you were participating in something that is actually about love. That has now been forgotten. Okay, so let's turn that around so we can turn these two around and see what they are. The Ten of Cups is all of your hopes and dreams coming true. Although in this deck she's alone and she's got love crystals, but she's got no actual family around her. The Ten of Cups is being very loved. It's having the family and the children and the house and the money and everything that you need. And she has all of that by herself. For her, the ideal family life is to be single, to have freedom, to have love for the woods, for nature, and to live this way. And the Eight of Cups is leaving everything good behind for something better that you need to pursue. Your intuition is telling you to go out and get it. So we've got an idea that is forgotten. We've got you not being independent, and we've got you not striving towards your goal. So what this means is that on this day, what I would recommend is that you throw your memory back to the time when you were in love with someone truly, and it just fizzled away, or you lost touch, or it just went, and it went out of laziness. If you had kept together or exchanged details, you could have stayed in touch as pen pals, something like that. If you remember a true love like that from your past, and I'm not just meaning, of course, the sexual love. This is a true love in terms of a really, an amazing school friend who saved you from bullies, or a wonderful friend who was like family. A true love that you once had that's been forgotten about, or something that you love to do that's been forgotten about, has now evolved into you taking care of everyone else and ignoring your own hopes and dreams and needs for the sake of other people. And that's all very noble and very good, but people who do that are often then very resentful towards the people they have had to make sacrifices for, and it just doesn't work out very well. So we've got to live our own lives if we want to be able to be of any kind of service in other people's lives. If you're working yourself to the point where you burn yourself out completely and you have to rest or sleep, and then you're not there at all, and you can't help anybody. So today is your day to really rediscover, to wake up, to get all of these plants off you. It's like dust, the forgotten, the past. Get all of these layers of the past off you and reread this love letter that was written to you. Remember that you are loved unconditionally. When you do that, you turn this around, and it can be either rediscovering your true love or really discovering what the ideal loving family situation means for you. For me, the ideal family situation is the friends that I've made, the family of my birth, and my connection with a higher power. For other people, it's their partner and their children and their higher power. For some people, it's just their children, and that's it. So we all have different views of what true love looks like, but some of us don't know what that is. I remember if anyone's been watching this channel for a while, you'll realize that I've been chronically single and always talking about relationships. It's a big, important part of my life. And I thought for the longest time that I wanted this certain type of relationship. And then this guy came along and offered that to me and provided it. And suddenly I realized that I didn't even want a relationship. I just wanted to feel loved, and I wanted to be independent. So it made me realize that, no, actually, hey, Greg, you don't want a live-in boyfriend. You want someone who you can connect with and share your life with, but you don't necessarily need to live with. And that is my version of what the ideal relationship would look like. But you discover by waking up today and rereading the love letter, what true love looks like to you. And then when you understand that, that's when you can give us this cute little look and be coy and skip away towards finding your true love. The moon representing the maternal love, but also fear and uncertainty of walking this path. Because what if you never find that person? You will, but that's the question. What if you never find that person? So she's in purple and red. She's deeply passionate, very Scorpio energy right now. And Venus is in Scorpio, so this fits perfectly, this deck. The purple is intuition. It's your third eye. All of these beautiful rose quartz crystals in heart shapes carved into hearts. And this beautiful headdress and these beautiful jade hearts and that light. It's all about discovering what makes you come alive and what lets you shine most brightly. People who have a positive effect on people, when people remember them, they don't remember what they said. They remember how that person made them feel. And some people exude sunshine. Some people, I know people like this, they just are so happy and they exude this energy, and they walk into a room and everyone stops and takes notice, and everyone remembers her as just a ray of sunshine. That phrase has been used. So find your own ray of sunshine. Because if you're like me, and you're like, oh, I want a boyfriend, but in reality, your true love is yourself, and you want to be world famous, and you want to be adored by the masses. Iffy goal, but if that is the way love manifests itself for you, then at least you don't have to waste your time kind of pretending to be a little hausfrau when all you want is to be seen by the world. So that clarity is absolutely essential. The sky's open. You either get a letter or you see something, an idea pops into your head, a phrase pops into your head, you remember something, you see a person from the past, a love from the past shows up, or your eyes open, the shroud is lifted, or the veil is lifted from your eyes, and you suddenly see clearly about cups. Cups is love and emotions. And by feeling and thinking, you make the decision and you're able to see what you actually want to achieve, and then the path forms. Because if you have no idea what you're doing, then you're just going to stay here and twirl around under the full moon. But if you actually have a mission, a goal, then you're going in a direction. And the Eight of Cups has so much good things in her life already. She has, I mean, it's 8 of Cups, so we only have 10. So there's a lot of positive emotion in this woman. She's already met lots of her needs. But now she's looking for the final piece of the puzzle that's going to make her life feel like she's living her true purpose, and it's going to give her a sense of fulfillment and completion. And that's what you can do for yourself. So that path can also relate to work, because if your true love in life is not another person or spirit or yourself, but the work that you do, and you realize that today, then you can go on this path of getting yourself into that position where you can work in a way that's loving and really ideal for you. So this is a really powerful message. And here we have 3 women now. And the 3 women are like the 3 of Cups. And the 3 of Cups is a celebration. And it's a new beginning. And it's a fresh start. So first of all, what that means is you can make peace with other people you're at odds with in life. Other people you've been arguing with. And it doesn't just have to be women. It can also be men. And secondly, once those arguments are resolved, then you are able to walk your path through this process, but then you've also got 2 girlfriends backing you. That's why she's looking behind. The girlfriends who she was at odds with are now supporting her and cheering her on and saying, go for it, we're behind you, we're cheering you on. So you've got all the support in the world. 8 and 8 is 16, and 10 is 26. 2 and 6 is 8. 8 is power. So we've got 8, 8, 8 in a way. 888. And that is power, 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 power. The power lies within you. And knowledge is power today. And knowledge is power today because when you get the information that you have been lacking, you're actually able to get into your spiritual car, so to speak, and to hit the road towards your ultimate goal. Whereas right now, you've been idling in no gear at all because you haven't been shown the goal that you're supposed to pursue. So something is revealed to you today, something hidden. And 888 is powerful, so the revelation is going to be a really meaningful and powerful revelation to you that can be completely life-changing. So this is the day where your life can absolutely change utterly, completely, for the rest of your life, you can take a totally different path. You could start law school today. The world is your oyster. People will see you a certain way, but if you feel that you are meant to be a singer or the representative of all goths, or you're meant to be a woodland fairy-like person who sells crystals, then that is your dream, that is your happiness. And give yourself the respect to honor what makes you happy. And don't say, oh, that's too simple, or that's silly. I ought to wish for the sky. I ought to wish for glamour and diamonds. Well, if a quiet life in a cottage is your dream, and that's what is shown to you today, and that's what you take notice of, and that's what you see, then accept it and follow it and go and be happy and follow your life purpose and your passion. Follow your bliss. You're not gonna, the one thing that you don't have to worry about today is lack of energy, running out of steam. It's, you get the thing and it's like, boom, here's the goal, let's go for it. So I hope you have a wonderful, constructive, amazing, and marvelous day with all these revelations and disclosures and information coming in. Certainly not going to be a boring day, very interesting and potentially life-changing. So I hope you have a wonderful day. If you'd like a private reading with me, please hit the website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. I use the tarot, I use astrology and numerology in my personal readings. For your astrology, I need your date of birth, place of birth, and time of birth. If you don't have the time of birth, then order a chart rectification with me. That's a process where I work out your time of birth. We explain everything once you've ordered it. It's really easy. Then I draw up your birth chart and I can answer any questions you have about what's going on, what direction to take, the future, anything at all. So if you are interested in that, head over to gregoryscott.com. Please hit subscribe if you like the video and share it online if you're feeling really, really generous, and if you want to share this video, and if you want to come out of the tarot closet, it's a good way of doing it. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.